Hey everybody. So it's been a minute since I've posted, but I wanted to um, do something a little bit different today. So some of you may know that I released a new book, Kaizen Mastery. And um, if you want, there's a link to the book in the comments. So feel free to grab a copy. Um, but if you haven't had the opportunity to learn that I just released this book, I wanted to share the five people or five types of people rather who really shouldn't buy my book. And this is meant to be a little bit tongue in cheek, a little humorous. But I think there's probably some truth to some of these folks as well. Not really getting a lot out of my book. So the first person who should not buy my book or who this book is not for is the if it ain't broke, don't fix it believer. And, this book will not be for you if you believe that, good enough is the ultimate achievement. If you're fine with just letting things be the way they are, and the idea of continuous improvement to you sounds like a ridiculous waste of time. So this book will definitely not appeal to you if that is you. The second person who this book is not for would be the lone wolf leader. You believe leadership is about dictating orders from this like big high platform or chair, and that getting input from employees is a sign of weakness, and this book's emphasis on collaborative improvement and respect for people will just leave you utterly infuriated. So if that's if that's you, then you definitely do not want this book. The third person that this book is not for is the big bang or bust enthusiast. You're the type of person who's really only interested in dramatic overhauls that cause a lot of disruption and have absolutely no patience for small incremental changes that can lead to lasting results. Um, you know, this book is not for you if you're the big bang or bust enthusiast, because the approach to gradual improvement will be just excruciating for you. So the fourth person that this book is not for is the data averse decision maker. You know, um, I think some people would refer to these folks as pantsers, right? So this book is definitely not for you if the idea of using data and measurements and any kind of visual management tool to inform decisions is just like something that you would rather chop your own arm off than, and flying by the seat of your pants is definitely your um you know uh go-to. This book will definitely not appeal to you. And finally, the fifth person that this book will not appeal to is the stress loving strategist. If you're the type of person who relishes in the thrill of constant chaos and you thrive on last minute crises, then this book's focused on eliminating waste and creating streamlined processes will definitely steal all of your joy. And so, just cautionary tale, right? So if any of those five people describes you, then you probably will not enjoy my book, so don't buy it. But if that doesn't describe you at all, and you're still thinking, well, you haven't, kind of named how I feel about improvement or um, how I move through the world as a leader, then maybe you would find my book enjoyable. And again, there's a link to the book in the comments, so please feel free to grab a copy. And if you've already grabbed a copy and enjoyed it, I would really, really appreciate it if you, leave a review or comment on this video. Your engagement means the world to me, and I read all of them and will definitely reply back to you. So have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all soon.